Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your February 2019 general readings. Thanks for joining us here today. Welcome to any newcomers. Thanks for all your likes, shares, subscribes, and for those of you who continue to follow my YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a very nice start to our beautiful new year. Thank you to all of my clients out there, regular and new, for continuing to keep me so busy with one-on-one readings, especially during the holiday season. It's always an honor and a pleasure. Thank you. And as most of you know who follow me regularly, if you are interested in a personal reading with me, live or recorded, you can get more info and contact details by clicking on the little About button that's on my YouTube channel's homepage, or you can click on the description bar of any of the videos I post. I do a wide variety of readings of all different types and lengths in all areas of life. And turnaround time is pretty good too. I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week. It is what I do. So I work pretty diligently with people's schedules to get them readings as quickly as possible. So if you're interested, send me an email and we will go from there. You can email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. You can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy. That's good for more of the quick, easy questions for fast answers. So something else to consider. All right, let's move right into this. This reading is for the fire sign of Sagittarius for the month of February 2019. As these are general readings and they always resonate a little differently for everyone. If you know your rising and moon sign, watch those videos as well for additional clarification. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what's in store for you for February. So around the first week or so, we have the Sun. What a marvelous way to begin. Clarified by the Five of Cups. Next to that, around the second week, we have the Ace of Pentacles, followed by the Magician. Around the third week or so, we have the Knight of Pentacles, followed by the Eight of Cups. And around the last week or so, we have the Empress, followed by the Nine of Pentacles. And from the bottom of the deck, your crowning card representing the overall energy and focus for the month, we have the Seven of Wands. Sagittarius, I feel like in the signs I've done about half the signs for February so far, and there seems to be a lot of energy so far for people trying to make a decision whether to leave a current path of something and do something new. But I think for you, it looks like a lot of you may have already made the decision to do something different. And you are defending that. I think you may be getting some flack about that. Maybe some people going, are you sure you're making the right decision? Or I think you're nuts, or something of that sort. It looks like you're taking a stand on something that you're doing which you feel is best for you, that has to do with maybe branching out on your own, or something that leads to a greater sense of independence and self-sufficiency here. Your overall energy is a Seven of Wands, which is a very defensive card. It's a card about standing up for yourself or someone else, defending something that you have a lot invested in because it's yours. You have a lot invested in it, and you may feel like it's being threatened or challenged in some way. And that can work, that can be defined in a lot of different ways, but I feel like for you, especially based on what I'm feeling and looking at these cards, that it's a decision that you've made to find your own happiness. And you've made a decision to do that, which may require even moving or relocating. Some of you, it may be starting a new job or a combination of all of those things, because it's what's going to lift up a sense of pressure and restrictiveness in your life that you've been feeling very maybe sorrowful or discontent about. We begin with the Sun and the Five of Cups. The Sun represents an uplifting of energy, life, love, warmth, laughter, loosening up of restrictive energies. So there's a strong theme of just fun, laughter, social activities here. Always an uplifting energy, loosening up of previously restrictive energies or sadness. It's kind of a darkness into light, winter into spring, sickness into health energy. And what clarifies it is the Five of Cups, which is a card that can represent being stuck in grief or loss of some kind, maybe dwelling on it for too long. You can see this man is completely focused on these tipped over, spilled out cups, which represents some kind of loss, something he's lost or has been taken away from him, or perhaps, you know, due to somebody else, or maybe a bad decision on their part, or, you know, it just represents a loss of some kind. And he's completely consumed with grief by that. But right behind him are these two golden goblets, still upright, still beautiful, representing something still in the environment or something coming along. Which is still there, which is still a blessing, is still something to be grateful for, but he can't see them because his back is turned to them, because he's focused completely only on what this loss is, whatever these tipped over, spilled out cups represent. I think some of you, I think some of you, it may be, I feel like whatever this Five of Cups represents, I think it's something that's happened in the past, maybe recently. It may have been, he may have gone through a bad breakup of some kind. It may be you lost a job, or it feels like you maybe you went through something that made you kind of lose your focus and you're knowing where you were, if you were on the right path, what you were going to, what your goals were and needed to be. I feel like you kind of lost your anchor, or lost your focus with something that happened in the past, but now you are making a decision to move away from that. And I feel like for a lot of you, there's a sense of physically moving away, doing something new, and you're actually taking the reins into your hands for your own happiness and fulfillment, to move away from whatever this sense of grief and loss is, and you're defending that decision, even though other people may not be agreeing with you. So next to that, around the second week or so, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician. So aces usually represent, something always pops up on my screen when I'm doing a reading. I beg your pardon if you can hear the noise that's coming up on that. Okay, looks like it's over. So the Ace of Pentacles. Aces always represent the number one, the start of something new, or the potential or opportunity for something new. Pentacles is earth energy, which often represents in the earthly practical areas of our life, often with things we can see and touch and feel, like money, finances, property, assets, job, etc. So this is a tangible, practical new beginning, or a new beginning that's going to make a difference in your day-to-day practical life. This is often the card that comes up for moving, relocating, starting a new job, or a combination of all of those. Sometimes receiving an unexpected sum of money that enables you to have a practical new beginning as well. Now it's clarified by the Magician, which is a very entrepreneurial energy. I always look at the Magician as the entrepreneur of the tarot. It's a very independent energy. He's somebody who marches to the tune of his own drum. He has his own way of doing things because that's how he's always done it. He's worked long and hard to get to where he's at now, where he's now the Magician. He has mastery over all of the four suits. You can see he's juggling the primary symbols from each of the four suits of the tarot. When the Magician comes up, it's usually saying that you have everything that you need to manifest what you want into reality, because that's what the Magician does. Because of all the hard work that he's done and learning from trial and error, he's reached a point where he can manifest, take what he wants, his goals, his ideas, and manifest them in reality using his experience, his determination, his persistence. It's about making your dreams real. It's about manifesting what you think and what you want into reality, and knowing that you have the skills and the desire and the ability to work towards doing that, basically taking the reins into your own hands. So I feel like some of you, you're coming out of something which has been difficult for you. You're making the decision to go for your own happiness. You're wanting to get away from this heaviness. Some of you may be taking a new job, moving or relocating in order to take a new job. You may be starting up your own business. It looks like I feel like you're making a conscious decision to move away from this grief, this pain, this sadness, this heaviness, whatever it has been with you for some time. You may be taking a new job, starting a new career path, starting your own business, physically moving and relocating to get away from memories associated with where you have been. You're manifesting this into reality on your own, even though you may have received some help in order to get there. I feel like Not everybody is in agreement with you, but you are standing firm anyway. Now, next to that, and you should, and you have everything that you need in order to manifest this new beginning that you want. Now, next to that, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So knights are the deliverers, the bringers of the tarot, and they usually represent offers or opportunities incoming. Here's more Pentacles energy. So this is a practical offer or opportunity. This is sometimes the card that comes up for a job offer or opportunity or project, somebody coming in and offering something in a very practical way. If it's a job or project or investment opportunity, it looks like a very good one. It's sitting next to the Ace of Pentacles. It definitely looks like a lot of you are moving or relocating your home, your residence, starting up a new job or a new business as well. And you are leaving behind that which has been the source of disillusionment, disappointment to you. Also with this Five of Cups, whatever this offer or opportunity is coming in a very practical way, you are very much leaving the source of this disillusionment and this disappointment behind you, not just mentally and emotionally, but physically as well, in order to start something new. You're at the very beginning, you're planting the seeds, you're at the very beginning of a process. You're not in the middle of manifesting it, you're at the beginning of it. At or towards the end of the month, we have the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. The Empress is about fertility. It's about, and what does fertility really mean? Fertility means that now is the time that the time is right, the soil is right, the temperature is right, to plant those seeds so that when they're planted at the right time and the right ground and environment, then you can start to nurture and grow them and manifest them to their full potential. So typically when the Empress comes up, it's the green light for starting anything new, the very beginning, planting the seeds for something new. You have the new beginning there. You have that new beginning in the Ace of Pentacles. And you have help too. You have some kind of offer or opportunity coming in as well. And all of this is leading to your independence, your self-sufficiency, and self-empowerment. This is a person who has worked very hard to get to where they're at. They're enjoying who they are and where they are and the things around them which they have worked so hard for. They're not reliant or dependent on anybody else. If they are with somebody else or want to be with somebody else, it's out of a sense of want, not out of a sense of need, because they provide for themselves quite well and they're very happy and grounded in who they are and what they have as well. So there is definitely a very tangible, practical new opportunity for you to plant the seeds, to begin to sow something that's leading to your independence and self-empowerment and self-sufficiency, so that you are no longer dependent or reliant on anybody else. Again, there is this defensive energy over all of it, so everybody may not be on board with you, but this is one of those that it seems very clearly that Spirit is guiding this every step of the way. Definitely a very empowering reading. I don't really give advice per se, but this looks like a very good Spirit-supported opportunity. Sagittarius. So that pretty much wraps up your February 2019 reading. I hope you enjoyed it, that you found it at least somewhat useful, because that's why we do these. Again, if any of you are interested in a more personal one-on-one reading with me, you can click on any of the description bars of the videos I post, or go to my YouTube channel's homepage, click on that little About button. Please feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you and set up a reading with you as quickly as we can. I do love and romance, of course, compatibility charting, career, work, and finance, investment readings. And I also do 6 and 12-month overviews, which take a look at what's coming in all the main areas of your life over a 6 or 12-month period, depending on how far ahead you want to look. And you can order those any time of the year, but they seem to be particularly popular around the end of the year and the beginning of the new year, so something for you to consider. You can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy, and that link is also provided. And that's good for quick answers to quick, easy questions. So something else, another option for you in this technologically savvy world we live in. So I guess that's about it, Sagittarius. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the February mid-month readings. Until then, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. Take care, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.